the land of Serambi Mecca. It is special name for Aceh that is located in the most western part of the Indonesia. This name is given to Aceh because it is inspired by the Seramo building or Serambi in front of every traditional Acehnese houses, as a place to stop before going to the inside of the house. This describes the situations of Aceh in the past, which was a transit and stop point for people or Muslims to stop before heading to Mecca for Hajj. Apart from that, the influence of Islamic religion and culture at that time was so great in the daily life of people in Aceh, so that Aceh can be called Seramo Mecca or Serambi Mecca as their nickname. Even now, Aceh has been a province with a special status region and autonomous authority to implement Islamic law in their social life. However, this attracts the attentions of the outside society and often creates a new misunderstanding for Aceh. They're probably wondering on so many things about Aceh. For example, is there only one religion that is recognized in Aceh, which is Islam? Well, the answer is clearly no. Aceh is still same as the other provinces in Indonesia, freeing their people to choose what they believe for. Even though the majority of Aceh's population is 98% Muslim, around 2% are adherents of Catholic, Protestant, Konghucu, Hindu, and Buddhist. This shows that regardless of the outside society's perceptions about Aceh as an Islamic province, Aceh also can involve other religions in their social life. In this case, Aceh shows a truly symbol of tolerance and harmony. Okay, now are you starting to wondering how these various religions came to Aceh and how they managed to live in harmony? If you're curious, then follow me. Aceh is located at the northern tip of the island in Sumatra. By looking at its positions, Aceh can be called as the gateway of the Indonesian archipelago. Because of its strategic location, Aceh as regional and international port has been visited by many foreign nations with various kinds of interests, such as trade, science, religion, diplomacy, and so on. In the 7th century, Indian traders introduced Hinduism and Buddhism to the people of Aceh, until finally both religions developed rapidly. However, the presence of Islam, which was also brought by Arab traders in the 9th century, made the influence of Hinduism and Buddhism begin to fade, and Islamic power continued to grow. This is proven by the existence of the first Islamic kingdoms in Aceh, namely Perlak and Pasai. From that time until now, the influence of Islamic religion and culture has been enormous in the daily life of the people in Aceh. The cosmopolitan that happened in the city of Banda Aceh resulted in the opening up of Aceh to outside influences. Aceh has become a diverse and open region. The population consists of various ethnics and nationalities. Until for various kind of reasons and diplomacy, the Dutch finally started to master and colonize Aceh. The arrival of the Dutch shows another side of historical dynamics of uniqueness and diversity in Banda Aceh. Even though the city has a title of being the Islamic city, this fact does not mean that culture of tolerance does not grow here. As the populations of people outside Aceh increases with various kinds of religion backgrounds, there are tolerance and cooperation that carried out by this adherent religion. They work together for the constructions of hosts of worship in Banda Aceh city. like the construction of the Catholic Church, which was built during the Dutch rule. The church, that built in 1926, is also called the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Historically, the Sacred Heart Catholic Church has been one of the most beautiful churches in Indonesia. In 1911, a Protestant Christian house of worship was also established in Banda Aceh, with the name Indisecare, which was built specifically for adherents Protestant who served in the Dutch East Indies military in the city of Banda Aceh. With only Catholics and Protestant, Aceh also accepts other religious diversity. The proof is the construction of the Dharma Bhakti Vihara for Chinese people in 1878 on the coast of Jermin Beach, Bulele, Banda Aceh, and moved to the Penayung in 1936 because the first location was very unsafe due to the World War.
Cukup menarik ya, karena kan di Aceh ini sebenarnya nggak melulu satu agama aja, ada banyak agama, termasuk juga ada orang Cina dengan agamanya sendiri, ada orang Kristen juga. Jadi sejauh saya hidup di Aceh ini cukup baik sih. Nah ya, mungkin saya berharap ya semoga kedepannya Aceh ya dengan jargonnya syariat Islam, tapi juga semakin toleransinya semakin terjaga gitu, menghargai sesama itu tetap.
It seems to be a little bit more open to other religions and ethnicities than I was expecting. I was told it was very, very conservative, but it hasn't seemed quite that conservative in my experience so far. I haven't. I might just not have experienced it, but I personally haven't felt uncomfortable at all.
It can be concluded from several previous respondent answers that Aceh's social life in the past until now is always under the support of tolerance and harmony. However, this does not mean that in the future the problem will not arise due to these existing differences. Therefore, our role to always protecting and supporting all of these differences in belief is very helpful and releasing a life full of peace in the future.